Hey weirdos, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. This is the video everybody in my Facebook group was dying to see, so I'm so glad you're here. I've got a layer of base on my nail right now. On my right hand, that's my Kira Sky Mani. It'll be down in the description box if you guys want to check it out. I am combining 5 different lines, 5 different brands on one mani today. Is it risky? Yeah, but I live on the edge. Take the trip with me. Don't mind my voice. I may sound nasally. My allergies have been literally off the charts the last 2 days, but the show must go on, right? So as you can see, I've got this color from Everly Nails. I've got a color from MVP. I've got Poshy nail decals. I've got iGel baby powder, and I'm using my Sparkle & Co. dip liquids. Well, I guess 6 if you want, because I'm going to use 7 even. Mia's Secret Primer I'm going to use for my decal, and I'm going to use Nail Addict LA No Wipe Gel Top Coat. And this is really just, I'm going to show you how to put on a full nail decal, but I'm also going to show you that you can use so many different products together, and it's going to look cohesive, it's going to look beautiful, and there is a reason for this. The reason I like to mix and match different companies, different powders, different liquids, is because sometimes one specific brand won't have everything that I need to do one mani. So I have to go outside of the box a little bit and dig around in my collections and see what I can find. And this was very, very much inspired by the movie Clueless. I don't know if you guys have seen this movie. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. It's from, I think, like the 90s. But it's been on so often over the last few days, and I've watched it every single time it's been on. I've watched it with a smile on my face. My girls have seen it. My son doesn't really care for Clueless, but I can't really blame the kid. But yeah, so I saw the movie and I was like, oh my God, I want to do a Clueless inspired mani, and this is what I came up with. You'll have to let me know what you guys think. And if you've seen the movie Clueless, and if you've not seen the movie Clueless, comment down below and let me know what your favorite movie has been from like the 90s or the 80s or from whatever decade your favorite movie is from. Let me know down in the comments. As you can see, I've gotten the iGel baby powder on that one nail. That's where the decal is going to go. I have found that with most decals, it's super important to put it over a white background. That's going to make the colors of the decal pop that much more. Unless you're using like a white decal, and then I guess you'd probably want to put it over a color, maybe. I used white because I'm using a color decal. I'm dipping now into this beautiful, it's like a fuchsia, if you will. This is the one from Everly Nails. I will have all the products linked down below in the description box in case you want to pick up anything that I am using today. If you don't see it linked, check in my Amazon storefront. It probably lives there, although I think the only thing that I'm using from Amazon right now is my orange wood stick. That's probably it, but I know that's in my storefront if you are in the need for some good cuticle tools. You might be wondering, maybe, I don't know, why I'm not using the water marble tool anymore. No specific reason. As I have my desk area set up right now, my orange wood sticks are just so much closer to me. So I often forget to bring it out. So I'll just grab one of my orange wood sticks, but I don't not like it anymore. I will still use it. Although, not as easy to use it when I'm doing my dominant hand. I have noticed that. For some reason, the smaller orange wood stick is much easier for me to use with my non-dominant hand. So I'm going in with my final coat. I'm doing 2 dips of every color, by the way, although you will see coming up when I put on the color from MVP, the glitter, that's going on next. It is so one coat coverage, and I so appreciate that. I really adore MVP for the way she creates her acrylics. 1 dip is really all you need. But I wanted to do 2 dips and my dip of clear, my usual routine, just for, mani continuity. So all my nails are approximately the same thickness. So I'm going to clear cap. I'm going to get the glitter on, and then we're going to get into the decals. And these are so stinking cute. If you go to Poshy's website, I don't know if there's a flannel or a plaid section, but she has a bunch of different plaids. So if you're not feeling like the pink and the blue, she has a bunch of them. She has one for literally every season. I remember seeing a few Christmas ones. I picked up a bunch of decals from her, by the way. I'm already planning Halloween manis, as you may have heard me mention in the past. And she had the cutest Jack Skellington decals. I had to grab them. I had to. And I would encourage you guys, if you're thinking about, those types of manis, grab them up ahead of time because they're going to get sold out come like December. And I am not commissioned by Poshy. I make nothing from promoting her products. I just like them a whole lot, and she's a sweetheart. I mean, you guys know me. I would never put a name or a brand on this channel that I didn't believe in. So if I'm telling you about something, it's because I believe in it. Now, I've had this question posed to me in the past by actually the one I'm specifically talking about was a moderator of mine, but I've had it so many times in the past. I figured I would touch on it now, considering this is kind of the situation that I'm in. I've had so many people ask me how I come up with my mani ideas or the color combinations that I use. For me, with this mani, it was the decal. I had the decal, and that's what I wanted to use. So I had to shop my stash essentially and pick out what I thought would go or match with this decal. And that's kind of what happened with picking so many different colors from so many different brands. I could have encapsulated the decal with dip liquids or even with clear dip powder, and you can do that, but I found it easier to just use gel top coat. It's like one step as opposed to 3 extra steps. So in my opinion, it's just easier. If you're not a gel girl, you absolutely can do a layer of base over top, and then you have the option to dip into clear or just go in with your activator or your top coat. So you have options if you are a dip girl or if you're a gel girl. Oh, speaking of which, I have a lot of stuff coming up for especially No by July that involves a lot more gel product. I've had so many requests lately. I do have some other stuff too coming up with regular nail polish. I never thought I would do it again, but alas, I do have some stuff. Are you guys into nail polish at all, since most of you are dippers? I'd be curious to see if any of you guys still play around with or dabble in nail polish. I know a very few select group of dippers that are in my Facebook group. Some that have been following me for what feels like forever do still love playing with nail polish, but I feel like it's such a small population in our little dip community. So I'd be curious about how many of you play around with nail polish still, or if you're curious to see how you can incorporate nail polish into your dip manis. Let me know down below. I'm going to go ahead and finish up this gorgeous glitter. I'm going to cap in clear. I'm going to file and buff off camera, and then I'm going to come back and we'll get into the decal application. So I went ahead, filed and buffed off camera. I will leave my filing and buffing routine per usual down in the description box in case you want to check it out. I'm going to go ahead and get started on the decal application. This is the easiest way that I have found, and I've tried a bunch of different ways, but this is the easiest way I have found to apply a water slide decal. Whether it's a full nail decal or a little tiny image decal, whatever it is, this is my go-to way of doing it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you watch a bunch of it. I'm going to cut out the decal. I'm going to cut it out, just generically off the sheet of paper that it's on. And then I'm going to cut around it as close to the image as possible, so there's not a lot of excess on the sides. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to drop it into a little container of water, let it hang out. It only takes maybe 20 seconds before it's separated. And I'm going to put on primer. You don't have to use primer if you're not a gel person. You can do this on just your dip nail. You can do this on a tacky coat of base. You can do this on gel base. I like using primer. It doesn't add bulk to my nail and it dries pretty quickly, but it leaves that tack so it grips onto the decal. So I'm going to get the primer on, let the decal separate from the paper, and then I'm going to grab my stamper. That's right, my stamper. Put it right here in the water, grab up my decal, and I'm going to push the water out from underneath it with my tweezers. Just swish it out, if you will. I'm going to put that on the nail. I'm going to dissolve the edges by my cuticle area and on the sidewalls and underneath with a little bit of my swipe solution, which is nothing more than alcohol and acetone. And once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and do my gel top coat right over top. And then I'll do top coat on all my other nails. So I'm going to let you guys watch. I'm going to let you hang out. I will come back for final thoughts. So here's the finished, glossy, adorable mani. This might be in like my top 5 of manis that I've done. I love this with my whole entire heart. It just screams Cher Horowitz. I'm going to finish up like I always do with some Candi Skincare Cuticle Oil. This is the Sunny Bamboo that I've been loving from the Summer Trio. I cannot get enough of this stuff. Cannot. I'm going to put that around my cuticles, my sidewalls, my free edge underneath the nail so I can get it everywhere to nourish and rehydrate my skin and nails. I'm going to give it a good massage, good rub in, and I'm done. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. I can't wait to read your comments and laugh about what your favorite movies are, because I know y'all are laughing about mine right now. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with me today. I hope you have an outstanding rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Love you. Bye.